we'll go to America, and that was an experience I'll never forget. I've had the honour and the privilege of being at the Masters on 2 different years. And again, it is thanks to Helen's family, Helen's sister, live in Atlanta. Her husband Hez is a powerful man, a great man, and he arranges the tickets. So the first year when we went, he said, we're going to the Masters. But I don't know what day I'll get the ticket, or the tickets. So I asked him on the, I think it was Wednesday, and he come to the tickets? No. I asked him on the Thursday, and he come to the tickets? No. And I felt embarrassed, I didn't want to ask him anymore. On the Saturday night, no tickets. And he got a phone call at about 10 o'clock. We have to get our tickets at gate 6. It's supposed to be 1 o'clock on the Sunday. So we were there, and we got our tickets, and we went in to see the Masters, and that was the year Mark O'Meara won it. It was a scorcher of a day, We put on cream before we went out. We smothered ourselves with cream before we went out. And I said to Helen, look at these people. They'll be destroyed. They were like tomatoes. They were red. It was a scorcher of a day. But that was our first experience of the Masters. Then, what year are we now? 2013, 2012. 2012 we were there again. And we were there on the Thursday. Helen and her sister, myself, were there on the Thursday. Joanna, Helen and myself were there on the Thursday. And we had a full day, and like, the tickets, I'm probably blown a bit now, but the tickets Hez got, I'm not blown, but I should be blown on his behalf. You're treated like royalty. You pull up, your car is taken away, you're taken in, you put on, your wristband is put on your hand, you're having your lunch, your drinks, the whole lot. You come out, your transport take you to the gate, not into the gate, just to the gate. And you come out, transport after, take you back, have your dinner, and this is all, you know. But that was the Thursday, and then the Friday we went up with Helen's brother-in-law and 2 of his friends, and it's same treatment. But like, when you go in, the crowds are so big. The experience is the experience, but it's still hard to enjoy it because the crowds are too big. We got up, the 4 of us, and we were there. I'd say we were there about 11 o'clock, around that time. And I said to the boys, lads, this is going to be very hard, trying to watch one another, who's going here, who's going there. So we decided everyone went his own way. Everyone went his own way, and we'd meet back at the putting green, alongside, we said, the shop. I don't know, they have a special name for the shop, I don't know what they call it, but where you buy the stuff. But we met back anyway, like that again, and I went away, and I was lucky enough, I got into a couple of stands, solely because I was a one. There was a queue, there'd be a queue, maybe 30 yards long to get into the stands. But they were all pairs or triples, and they'd come back to and he signalled and I was on my own. Right. So I got into the stands, different stands, and I got around that way. But I wouldn't, I'll be honest, I enjoyed it, but I wouldn't swap it for amateur golf. Amateur golf, to be with him, and you can walk around as near as 2 yards, and they're playing their shot. Before the amateurs on the home internationals were allowed a caddy, but for the last number of years they're not allowed a caddy. They have to do their own thing, and you could always you have words with the caddy, and they get to know you and be talking to you and things like that. But and you could ask them the clubs and what this and that like that. But there's a lot more enjoyment. It's a lot more relaxed. you know, but I mean, tis just the privilege and the honour and the privilege. And the first year we went to the Masters, when I knew we were going to the Masters, I rang my brother Willie, Lord of mercy on him, and I said, we're off to the Masters. This was at probably 8:30 in the morning in America, which was whatever, 12:30 or something here. I know it would be 1:30 here in 5 hours. Anyway, he rang the rest of the family that we were on to the way to the Masters. But we were at the 10th hole, and the 10th hole is where Bubba Watson hit the fabulous shot last year to win the Masters. We were on that hole, and we were one side. We were on the, as the players would say, on the right hand side. And I said to Helen, we'll go to the other side, I said, because we have a better view of them striking the ball where we went on the other side. So we went over to the far side, on the left hand side of the green as you played. And I can't think what American played, and when he played his shot, he walked back to where Helen and myself were standing. And there were many standing that side, all the crowd were to the other side. And if he did, the camera zoomed across. Got you, man, and there were the two Larrys standing behind him. And of course, it went like wildfire. Helen and Timmy were at the Masters, and they were ringing one another, and Dermot Welch, Dermot from the Free State, he was a guard in Killarney at the time, he's retired now. He rang John Fogg, where's Timmy and Helen? They're in America somewhere, said John. Well, yeah, he said, they're at the Masters, I'm after seeing them. So that was our fame at the Masters. We can say we were there, I mean, we can't deny we were there because everyone saw us. But that was the Masters, and now we've had gone to Atlanta, and we've gone to the FedEx Cup in 6 years ago, whatever year that was. It was the year Vijay Singh money put out having to play a shot. All he had to do was turn it up. As long as he played his 4 rounds, he had to play his 4 rounds. And now that was a lot more enjoyable because you hadn't the crowds. And at that time, you know, the funny thing, my brother-in-law, Helen's brother-in-law, he said, I don't know why they call it the FedEx Cup. The top 30 players aren't there. Harrington is after winning two majors. He's not there. Tiger Woods wasn't there. I don't know, there was 5 or 6 of the top 10 that weren't there. But you, like that, you wouldn't have the crowd. That took away from the crowd. But again, I enjoyed that because we walked the whole course, and you didn't have to be pushing or running to get into places. You could go and walk at your ease around there. I enjoyed it. Now, that again, everything's so well organised there. You park, you drive up and you park in the stadium in front of, I don't know, is it the basketball, or the baseball stadium, or is it the American football stadium? I don't know which is now, but there's huge parking area there. So you park there, and it's park and ride. The buses are there. They drive you up, and they drive you within, I'd say they drive you within 40 to 50 yards of the clubhouse, or the entrance. And you go in, your passes are scanned, you go in, and the shop, you know, where they sell the stuff, and you go on the course. No problem. You can you go down and watch them on the driving range, which are on the stand. We call them the stand, they call them the bleachers. And you're on the stand and you can watch them. But you can go over to where they're putting green, or where they're playing out to the sand. There now, you couldn't do it in the Masters because they're too far away from you. From there, I watched him Furyk, and I was as near as 4 or 5 yards, and he played out of the sand bunker, downhill. And he was downhill, and he'd stop it every time within inches of the thing. The control they have, but that's another day. But it is very enjoyable. Now again, with the help of God and everything live, we'll be there again in 3 weeks' time. We're going over to the FedEx Cup. And again, I expect this time it won't be as enjoyable, because the reason being, Tiger is there. And when Tiger is there, the crowds are there. I enjoyed it when we were there in that number of years ago, because it was very easy to get around. But I don't think it will be as easy this time with the Tiger. But sure, we'll take it as it comes.